Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny streets of downtown Montreal. We're here in Canada for the grand finale of the Formula E Season 3 Championship. But before that race gets underway, we have far more important business going on right here. We are in the e-gaming arena for the Formula E eRace. I'm Nikki Shields, and joining me is our Canadian host, Tanya. Tanya, would you like to welcome all of our French guests here?
Thanks, Nikki. Évidemment, je vais vous souhaiter la bienvenue parce qu'on a un événement bilingue aujourd'hui. Hier, on a eu une course qui était très enlevante, beaucoup d'action. Alors, je crois que les gens derrière moi sont prêts pour celle-ci.
Thank you very much, Tanya. Now, I know you're going to go and have a wander and have a chat to some of the guys in the crowd, but just a quick reminder of what is happening today. Now, our fans have been competing this morning, trying to set the fastest qualifying time for the opportunity to compete with 4 Formula E racing drivers. Now, I'm very pleased to say that our Formula E drivers are in position, so are our fans. But Tanya, tell me, who have you found in the crowd?
Well, Nikki, I'm actually with William's father. Bruno, ton fils est présentement sur le stage. On s'apprête à justement commencer la course. Dis-moi, est-ce qu'on est un petit peu excité présentement?
Oui, on est excité de le voir derrière un volant comme ça avec des pilotes de Formule E. Absolument, on est excité.
Il faut savoir aussi le background en course automobile de William. On parle d'un pilote qui est expérimenté ici.
Oui, il roule sur la scène nationale depuis 7 ans. C'est un pilote de karting, donc je suis habitué de le voir derrière un volant comme ça. Ouais.
Eh bien, Nikki, de retour à toi.
Thanks very much, Tanya. Now, William, well done, first of all. Congratulations for setting one of the fastest times. How do you feel about competing in the virtual world on a sim of the Montreal E-Prix against, well, you're sitting next to Sam Bird, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. First of all, I'm pretty excited. Just being here beside those FE drivers, it's pretty big. And I'm going to say I'm just here to win. I came here to beat those guys and not to lose.
Now, when you were here earlier, oh yeah, fighting talk. That's what I like to hear. Now, when you were here earlier, you were kind of practicing a little bit, but you were sort of getting yourself very much in the zone. Now, we've got a clip playing of you in that, doing that earlier. I don't know whether you can see on the screen. You had your eyes closed. It looked like you were basically going through the track in your head. Tell us, what were you doing?
I've been doing karting for 7 years, and I know track walk is one of the biggest thing you can do to help you do the best time. And I hadn't changed to do a track walk and see what the track really looks like. So I just closed my eyes and remember how the track looks like in breaking point, where there's like when you go up or down, where you can take more of the curb or not, and the car doesn't just slides or go out of the way.
I love it. This guy knows what he's doing. You guys need to be very nervous. Tanya, who are you chatting to?
Je suis présentement avec Philippe. Philippe, tu es le fan qui a fait le meilleur temps ce matin. Est-ce qu'on est nerveux un petit peu?
Bien, c'est sûr, avec des pilotes professionnels à côté, c'est tout le temps un peu stressant. C'est sûr que mon but, ça serait de gagner la course, mais si je peux en battre un, je vais être bien content. Là.
Merci beaucoup.
Well, that leaves us only one thing left to do. We are about to start our final e-race of the season here in Montreal. Over to commentary.
Thank you very much, presenter. Here we go then, getting ready for the final e-race of the year. There you can see Daniel Abt in the very nice shorts there in the middle of the screen. And we've got Felix Rosenqvist out there as well. Sam Bird, who was looking pretty scared about the chap starting next to him. As there is Felix Rosenqvist down the end, the man who's starting on pole position for the main E-Prix a little bit later on. It's going to be fantastic to see how this racing unfolds. This is Dominic, who is going to be getting underway as well. So here we go, the race about to start. 5 laps of this circuit and away they go. Felix Rosenqvist on pole position. We go on board with the Swede, so it's pretty much true to real life. Let's see if he gets the car stopped on the run down into the first corner. He's getting hit from behind, but he makes it around, spins further back. Daniel Abt has been sent right to the back of the order, but Felix Rosenqvist breaks away, and it's Felipe in second place. Williams in there as well, Sam Bird getting involved. Felix Rosenqvist, of course, was incredibly impressive in the Vegas e-race a little bit earlier on in the year. As we go on board now with Felipe in second place, Sam Bird is chasing him down. There you can see Felipe on the inset. Bird is after him though. Here he comes. Is he going to be close enough for a look? Not this time around. I don't think he's going for it. Late in the day, Sam Bird is through, but he goes too fast. Now they're side by side through the left-hander that he messed up in qualifying, but this time he keeps it together. And Sam Bird is up into second position. Felipe's coming back at him though, and he's back through. Great battling here. There's someone else getting involved as well. That's Mike. Mike's now got up into third spot. So Bird slides down to 14th. To fourth, I should say. Through the chicane they come. Felix Rosenqvist disappearing up the road at the moment. Felipe running in second. There's Mike, you can see on the screen now. How's he going to do coming down into the first corner? Oh, it turns in too early, and that is going to allow Sam Bird up and past him, one would thought. Antonio Felix da Costa out there as well, he's crashing. Daniel Abt, you can see there, a long way back in 6th place. That's where he's going to be starting the race later on. On board with Antonio Felix da Costa, running in 5th position now. Trying to close down on Mike in front of him. Very neat and tidy from the Andretti driver. Look at the concentration in his eyes. As he now comes down the hill, he's going to get through here, gets alongside Mike, and now he's going to try and get alongside Sam Bird as well as they come into the right-hander. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he's earlier on the brakes than the other two. And da Costa now trying to make it 3 wide, not quite able to do so. A little bit of a nudge there with Mike. And da Costa on the outside with the next right-hander. He just can't overtake, can he? As they come down into the left and the right at up by the university, and then out towards the chicane again. We're on that 2 of 5. Felipe is now in the lead, so we've had a change for the lead of the race. Here's Sam Bird flicking it through the final corner, out onto the start, finish straight again, down towards the braking zone for turn 1. Lap 3 of 5 now. Rosenqvist back into the lead, so Felipe makes a mistake. And he's in second place now, Philippe. We're on board with him as he comes up to the left-hander at turn 3, climbing up the hill. There is Felix Rosenqvist, though, the man out in front. Impressive drive, this, from the Swedish driver. Bossing it at the moment, up at the front. We go on board with him. Up towards turns 9 and 10. This is Sam Bird in third position at the moment. He's under pressure from behind from da Costa, but da Costa's just crashed. So no pressure anymore. Da Costa's messed it up. And has dropped down now to 5th position. So Rosenqvist leads. Philippe is in second place, Sam Bird in third. We're watching Bird thread his way through the chicane. And Rosenqvist, meanwhile, has started lap 4 of 5. Here's Philippe then in second place. Bit of a lock-up, I think, from Rosenqvist up in front, but it's still Philippe who is in that second place as it stands. He can see Rosenqvist coming through the left-hander of turn 3, but it's a little too far away. Here is Rosenqvist, dominating the race. Look at the focus in his eyes as he gets on the brakes into the right-hander. There's Daniel Abt down in 6th position. Fairly lonely race at the moment for Daniel Abt. And he could be under pressure soon, Daniel Abt, from William. William running in 7th place. It's 8th for Dominic. We go back on board with Felix Rosenqvist. He's about to start his final lap of the race as he attacks the chicane once again. Final lap of the race now for Felix Rosenqvist for the Mahindra team. Onto the brakes into turn 1. Now through turn 2. Coming up towards, you guessed it, turn 3. This is Philippe, who's running in second spot at the moment. Doing a really good job. That neat, tidy, not going near the walls or not going too close to the walls. As he then drops back down the hill. Sam Bird is in third, Mike is in 4th, Antonio Felix da Costa in 5th, Daniel Abt in 6th, But here comes Rosenqvist now into the final sector of the lap. Through turns 9 and 10. Full lock. Now he's just got the chicane to go. He's going to be starting the Ypres later from pole position, Felix Rosenqvist, and I think if it goes like this, he'll be pretty happy. Here comes Felix Rosenqvist out of the final corner. It's victory in the eRace in Montreal for Felix Rosenqvist. Second across the line is Philippe. Really good performance from Philippe. And third is going to be Mike. So Sam Bird dropping out of third place. It's Mike across the line in third and Sam Bird in fourth. Daniel Abt about to come home in fifth position by the looks of things. Oh, he's only just in front of Antonio Felix da Costa. But it is Abt who finishes in fifth position, the dirty man, Daniel Abt, as he was labelled yesterday. And here comes Dominique in the Jaguar. He is going to end up at the back of the field, but it's a wonderful victory for Antonio Felix da Costa, and we can hear from him, for Felix Rosenqvist, I should say, and we can hear from him now with Nikki.
Well, Felix, congratulations. Another eRace win after your spectacular win in Vegas. Well done.
Yeah, I didn't win in Vegas. I was actually second. But
oh, yeah, that's a very good point. It was a close win.
It's actually my first eRace win, so I'm happy with that.
Well, maybe this is the start of a good day for you. You're winning here. Are you going to now win on track?
Yeah, maybe it's a good sign. Better later than sooner, or whatever you say.
Better late than never.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, it's been a great day. Free practice and qualifying was just on rails. And yeah, just looking forward to start the last race of the season from pole.
Brilliant. Well, fingers crossed. I mean, although I do have to say to everyone watching at home that there's a really odd smell around here, and I think it might have something to do with the fact that, Felix, why have you taken your shoes off?
That's the key to the 109 lap time.
It is indeed. Apparently, if you take your shoes off, you have much better control of the pedals, and that is obviously why Felix is a winner here today. Now, Tanya, who are you with?
Eh bien, je suis présentement avec la deuxième position. Philippe, on n'a aucune expérience en course automobile, mais pourtant, ça s'est très bien passé de ton côté.
Oui, ça s'est quand même bien passé. C'est sûr qu'il était beaucoup trop rapide pour moi. Puis quand il était derrière moi, j'avais beaucoup trop de pression. Je ne savais pas trop quoi faire, mais ouais, je suis content du résultat. En plus, j'ai amélioré mon temps, donc c'est super.
Eh bien, félicitations. Nikki, de retour à toi.
Well, thank you to everyone that has come down and watched our final eRace of the season. Well done again to Felix Rosenqvist for starting off the day with a win. Let's see if that will continue on the track. Yeah, huge round of applause for our drivers. And join us for the race. It will be kicking off here, 3:30 local time. We'll see you then.